Hey guys, so this is the next offensive play that we would like to be able to run for this Saturday session. It's entitled East 6C. It's the next play that comes off of East 88 Reach. Its opposite would be West 7C. Now, I'm not going to get too tied up in the terminology of this because it's all going to be on your wrist coach. It'll tell you what play number it is, the title of the play, your individual assignment, and whether you're in red or blue, what side did you line up on. What I want to do right now is give you an overview on what we do on the play, and then give you another video for your specific position group. So let's start from left to right. Let's start with our wide out and our slot. Our wide out and slot on this play, you're either going to run the bubble or the tunnel. Bubble, wide out blocks number 1 or the most dangerous man. Slot slips behind him. If we're running tunnel on this, we're kind of doing the opposite. Slot blocks number 2 or the most dangerous man, and the wide out slips underneath of him. Either way we run this, you are our RPO on this play. Meaning, if the quarterback looks over here and sees that we've got advantageous numbers right on the line, he's not going to hand the ball off. He's going to throw it. Let's talk about our lineman blocking. Okay, let's go from the center over to our open tackle. Center, your rules are man on, area away. So if there's a man right in front of you, you're blocking them. If there's nobody right in front of you, you're just blocking your area away, which would probably have a nose person in there. The open guard, you are going to be running the circle, meaning you're going to pull, and without turning your shoulders, you are going to head here looking for the first opening you can find, inserting yourself into the opening and looking inside. It'll probably look something like this. You'll probably be beginning on the middle linebacker. Open tackle, you will step down to replace that pulling guard, and you will turn back to block anybody who's trying to chase the play from the backside. Let's go over to our strong side. Let's work outside in. Wing, your assignment is going to be FBI. And that stands for first backer inside of you, meaning the first backer from here in. That's probably this guy. So you're coming over the top and you're blocking him. Now remember, wing, you're blocking him with a shoulder, not hands. Tight end, your rules will be gap, down, linebacker. G, D, L. And that means if there's somebody in your gap, you have to block them. If there's nobody in your gap, but there's a man on the tackle, you have to block them. If there's nobody in your gap and nobody on the tackle, then you make your way to the linebacker. And you can see in a traditional formation, we have 2 people on the middle linebacker. That's good. Now, tight end and wing, I'll talk more about this in another video, but if, while you're going to your linebackers, if those linebackers run over the top, mean if they do something like this, wing, let him go. Don't chase him. Tight end, let him go. Don't chase him. He will get picked up by the wing, and if this guy runs to the outside wing, he takes himself out of the play. But let's not worry about that just for yet. Strong tackle. Your job is to down block all the way to the nose. And that means you head on an angle and you block the first person you come across, and you're blocking them down. In this case, I have him drawn up into the gap. But if he was here, he would be yours. If he was here, he would be yours. If there was nobody between you and the center, you would block down to the center. I'll show you more about that in a later video. Strong guard, you are going to pull and you kick out the first person after the tight end, which would probably be this guy right here. What are we doing in the backfield? Jet back. On the snap of the ball, you go. You're not getting the ball. But we want you to do that overhand chopping motion and pretend that you have the ball. Rock the cradle as you run out wide. We want these three guys to think you have the ball. Ball gets snapped back. Quarterback, hold the ball out. Tailback, you wait until the ball has hit the quarterback's hands, and then you come up to take it. Quarterback, you hold that ball out, and when the tailback gets even with you, you move with the tailback for 2 steps. 1, 2. Move right along the side with him. Tailback takes the ball from you, and the tailback is running here. Right in this lane. Quarterback, you go with him for 2 steps. Then you pull your hands out and you follow that jet back. Now, if you look at what we've got going on here, we have created a lane going right there in the purple. This is where our tailback should be running. Now I realize there's somebody standing right there, but this kid should get occupied by our fake to the jet. And if he doesn't, if he's sitting here trying to tackle our tailback, then we will come with our next play called green, where we throw a pass to the tight end in this spot. So that's E6C as an overview. Take a look at the next videos, which will break it down by your specific positions. I'll see everybody on Saturday.